G'day, let's play some more of our Japanese campaign in Hearts of Iron 4. So we're going to polish this little thing off, then we're going to declare war on Nepal and Bhutan, and then we're going to rush back over to Europe and start pushing these guys back out. Big old Switzerland in the middle there, France all the way over, Romania, nasty. So, polishing these off as quickly as we can is going to be the key there. Looks like we're pushing pretty well. This guy. Might as well take a crack at getting down there before everyone else arrives. Alright, see what the planes around helping a little. Alright, that should be going a lot better. We take Saigon from the French, yes? Get in there. Alright, so that's done. Next tiny little holdout. Alright, they will just generally come back up this way. Let's pull these guys in. Pull these guys across. Air wings with no mission. Well, don't know how much longer they're even going to be there. But I guess they're going to be doing the Alps. Against a ton of enemy fighters. Down to 19 tanks. I assume our guy that was trying to do the run across got killed gloriously. Though, if we get up to the river, it'll be a lot easier to defend. It's not going to work. Alright, Bhutan and Nepal are ready to die. It's 25-day fabrications. Look at these guys even hanging out. Still way down there doing nothing. Okay then. Let's pull them up to Nepal. And when do we get to? End of July. That should be easy enough. As should this, but for some reason it's taking a long time. Not at war with Portugal, so we don't have to worry about Goa. Alright. These guys are done. They are going to start over here. At least get this little region sorted out, I guess. Or however you're going to do it, just something like that. Go for it. Fine down there. Slowly pushing out the rest of the French. Well, French land, but mostly Americans by the looks. I'll keep cutting through these. UK controls that. I think this is Portugal though. Yep. So let's head around there. Head up this way. And just push these guys in that general kind of direction. Pax Americana. So we're not going to be able to convert any of America's... What's he got there? It's only level 1. Not going to be able to convert much of the Americas to fascist because they get the democracy boost. Right, here, cut through there. Terrible organisation on that. So, let's try and envelop him. He's got one prat running off. Alright, advanced landing craft. What else were we going to go for? Battleships, carriers. Oh, I guess we could do bigger carriers. Yeah, that's turned him around. Little French holdout. Now gone. Gotta get somebody in there. Let's grab these 13 odd. Get them turned around. Why are they so incapable of just getting them out of there? Alright, finally taking out that little province. Okay. That should kind of be done soon. Italian fleet. That's just road. Not going to bother with them. But I expect we'll still have a few problems with supply until we get back into actual Europe. Even then, getting the supply across here was a little bit of a problem last time. There we go. Ah, crap. When do we have to declare? Be by the end of this month, I think. So, go ahead, conquer them. Join the Allies, there's a shock. Kathmandu. We have supplies, so we should be able to slaughter them. They are kind of moving in. Doing the battles, they're not doing them well. Winning that one. Losing this one, so you might as well stop. Which one of you... There, stop that. Help that. Pull around that way. Okay. Well, we only need to take Kathmandu anyway, so let's try and push up. Shouldn't take too long. And we'll have to declare before the 25th, I believe. He tells us up here. 24th. Well, in that case, they have a lot of guys in there. It's 20th. Really want this war to be over. Well, this collapse to happen before we go to war with them. Yeah, it doesn't matter. If they pull out, they'll just be further away from their capital. Alright, there goes Nepal. So, go ahead and screw with Nepal. Victory of the Battle of Nagasaki. Alright, that'll happen when it happens. How are we looking down here? Terrible supply. So, try and jump in on them. Then head down to Hong Kong. Fighters are already in that area. Try and find some close air support from Singapore. 600, 400. Can't do that. Guangzhou is going to be the best then. Naval strike torpedoes. Okay, next up. Strat bombing. Sounds fun. Signals and then logistics. Alright, gonna go for SIGs. Did that. Next one's 45. Kind of close, but engineers are always good, I guess. Recon's probably better if we're going on the offensive. Alright. A lot of these guys in position to march in. Lots of different types of planes. Still doing well in Nagasaki. Alright, logistics, make way for... There goes Bataan. Let's say engineers. These guys can probably not do that very well, so instead, well, we get those guys to do that. These guys can't get through there. I think we'll just put them on this front and try and get them to take back the Crimea. It's not ours, right? No, Hungarian. I'm going to go around that way. Reasonable. Alright. Something like that. Just get it done. Three provinces left. Push. How are we losing this? Seriously. Terrible organisation. Across the board. Just the supply issue. So what we need to do is pull most of them off. Alright, forget it. Question is, how many do we have to get rid of? Most of them. It's 43 stack out. Get this 45 stack out. Hong Kong, I assume, is the port. Actually looks like this one might be the port though. Yeah, it's the port there. So yeah, we have to take out Hong Kong. Alright, they're out. They didn't even come in. That big stack's about to leave. That one's going to go. They're trying to do the offensives themselves. So, let's see if we can do this. Just need to reduce them. If we can get them out of this, then we can take this. Then we'll get an encirclement bonus without taking the port. But no. Down to yellow. Need to be down to a third of the men. Be close once they're out. Alright, there we go, 66. So I need to get rid of another half. That is probably about all we could afford to get rid of. These idiots are coming back already. Let's push them away. So are they actually trying to invade our islands? We would get a warning about that. What we might want to do is grab this guy and just put him over in the Yellow Sea for a while. Okay, it's looking good. They don't mind being in yellow supply apparently. What have we got there? Just level 1. Alright, pretty sure we can push through them now. There we go. Kawasaki KI-66. There's the Kaz. Let's go for naval bombers. We need them against the Americans. Not looking good there. He does have his encirclement problem. What else is he getting? They can pierce us. Encirclement penalty. But he's entrenched and he's got just tons of guys there. And then what are we losing? Just the terrain. And the rest of it. Okay. Well, we need to take a look over here. That's done. So we should be able to kind of make a mess of them with the size of the line they're going to have to make. Especially going through Russia. And if we force Hungary to capitulate, do we automatically get this back? Could be interesting. Supply up here is going to be a nightmare until they get through. That is kind of a lot of his guys on that border. A lot of Yanks. Which means we may want to go to war with Iraq while we're there. There it goes through Kuwait and through this. Don't really want to do the Saudi Peninsula yet. Right, I don't know which army they're in. Let's turn all these on, just make sure everything's going ahead. And how are we looking? Hong Kong's holding out. It's the kind of battle we want to see. He's just got submarines against our massive convoy fleet. Doesn't seem right. I mean, Kukwo want to send us 26. We will accept them. And we'll throw them onto this one. Which I believe was that one. Alright, 70 onto there. Take them over. Need to really start pushing all these guys out as well. I think it's Siam defending. That's the way you do it, hey? Alright, how long? Another 2 weeks. Some of them weren't actually joined in. Alright, should be a lot of torpedoes. Hey, for the Emperor! We have Hong Kong. Okay, so that's done. These 160 now, under Shunroko Hatta, can head up to do some defense up here. Tell them to move. And no, you know what? We're just going to get the planning bonus there for a while. And once they got the planning bonus up to full, we'll just march on through. Ugh, you have to head up there. Alright, so they're still moving forward. It's a good sign. When are we ready to take Baghdad? 28th. Alright, there's going to be a few issues around there. Anything here actually ours? Nope. So even just looking over their own provinces, they're over the supply limit. Balkan Diplomatic Initiative. Okay. Well, it's time for the turnaround. We're ready to go on to Baghdad, so let's go ahead and declare war on Iraq. Romania and Hungary, I'm pretty sure we're at war with both of them anyway. These guys are still getting into position. But that shouldn't take too long. So I'm going to take a short break here. Thanks for watching, hope you're enjoying it. Let me know what you think in the comments. And hope to see you again soon to get rid of this patchwork quilt that's in Europe. All right, see you later.